Hey guys, what's up? I'm Arlene Santana, your DNC crasher. It's day 2, and we are kicking things off here at the Latino Leaders Luncheon, where Secretary Julian Castro is being honored. We got a chance to talk to some amazing Latino leaders, including the incomparable Dolores Huerta and the Secretary himself. We are here at the Latino Leaders Luncheon with Dolores Huerta, and my first question to you has got to be, what was it like hearing Si Se Puede yesterday on the floor at the DNC?
Well, we know that praise means a lot. It means not only what I as an individual can do, but what we as a collective group can do to fight for justice.
As someone who has seen the Latino community over the years, how far have we come in your perspective, and how much more do we have to work towards?
Well, today we're here at the Latino Leaders Luncheon. We have Latino Congress people, state legislators, we have doctors, we have attorneys, we have accountants. And I could say that back in the 50s, when I first got involved in the movement, this was very rare. And we still have a lot of people that are living in poverty, a lot of people that are unemployed, and a lot of people that are not organized and not voting. So we have a lot of work to do, but I think we have, again, if we look back, we can see that we have made a lot of progress.
I, for one, I have to tell you, was the first Latina ever to serve in the cabinet position with Barack Obama. Never in the history. We had Latinos, male, but we never had a female. And now we're going to have the opportunity to vote for a woman candidate, Hillary Clinton as president, who I believe will have several people from our community represented in her cabinet and her administration. Many of us play a key role now, helping to get out the vote and really relaying very basically why it's important to exercise your right to vote, our civil rights, all those social justice issues that make so much of a difference for our community.
I want to thank the so many people who are here who are making a difference in expanding opportunity in your own right. It's also, I think, right at the heart of why we gathered this week to ensure that this election produces an outcome that will expand opportunity in our country and not take it away.
So you are a trailblazer, sir, and you've opened so many doors for Latino youth. What would you say to the young Latinos watching you who are now aspiring to be the next president of the United States?
We're in an America that values more diversity, and we still have a long way to go. Things definitely are not perfect, but there's tremendous opportunity for our young people if they're willing to go out there and get a good education and work hard. And so I would tell our young folks to believe in themselves and to surround themselves with people who believe in them, and then to reach for even more than they think they can get.
We were represented by so many amazing speakers yesterday, and now we have the opportunity to elect the first woman president. What does that mean to you?
It's historic that tonight, officially, we're going to have a woman nominated by one of our major parties, by the Democratic Party. But I think the bigger story even is that for our nation, this is quite an accomplishment. This is groundbreaking. And my daughter, Karina, is flying up on Thursday to join me so that she can watch Hillary Clinton accept the nomination for president, and so that she can understand that if you're a young girl at 7 years old, like she is, that you can be anything that you want to be, even president of the United States. That's what I think it says.
We are here at the Young Women Rising event hosted by the Atlantic and Refinery 29, where the panel is talking about issues affecting millennial women.
So ultimately, if you want to know how do we ensure that the voices of all millennials are being heard, we need millennials at every level to engage and to vote. And, you know, people are quick to refer to millennials as sort of the generation of discontent. And I just want to say that I don't know that that's necessarily a bad thing.
What is one way you think that we can get that young millennial vote to come out in election day come November?
Millennials are often referred to as the generation of discontent. And so I think that ultimately that discontent and that frustration comes from an informed place. And so it is incumbent upon us in government to not only engage, but to redeem the experience of government in the minds of young people, especially millennials. We don't want to just engage them in an election cycle. We need their contribution. We need their intellectual capital. We need their perspective. We need their stories. Because without that, the policies that we're developing will never speak to them.
we as elected officials have to take Hillary's message and distill it down to the communities that we can reach. And our responsibility as elected officials is to know those issues and to be able to create a resonant conversation because of them.
How important is this event for the community of women?
It's essential because we have to understand that the bulk of the voters in the United States are women, and that young women, millennial women, are going to be the largest single voting bloc as we move forward. And so it's critical that they not only understand the power they hold in this election, but the power they hold to shape the future of this country. I think Hillary Clinton is going to win, and that her success is going to lead to other young women understanding and owning their power. It is very difficult to win if you don't run. And I hope that women will see, especially millennial women, will see from not only her experience, but from the energy around this election, how critical their vote and their voices can be.